all the things.
Oh, I thought we were going to get a harmony in there. Like maybe. How are you guys enjoying the festival so far?
It's been great.
Great, really great.
It's been incredible.
After doing the tour in the Philippines, I got really kind of wound up and thought this is something I want to do more of and want to continue. So the film has allowed me to do it, and we've done some great dates. The Knitting Factory is going to be one of them, hopefully.
Yeah, what did I see? I saw the opening night film Doubt, which is really good, and I saw like a crazy horror movie, Dead Girl. Really,
I was interested.
Yeah, it's good. You should see it.
What we tried to focus on was basically what's going on in Colombia as far as the war, but the part that people don't see, all the victims, the things that are going on basically with displacement and fumigations and why people are fleeing from their land, and the victims basically that nobody gets to see. It's very underreported and a lot of people aren't aware of it. We kind of wanted to just let the international community know that it's an issue that, you should know a little more about. We hear about things happening in Sudan and in Latin America. You just hear,
You hear about the drugs.
You hear the drugs, but you don't hear that, there's people losing their
4 million
territory.
People without homes because of the war. So it's really, we tried to give those people a voice, and even though they've kind of been ignored in the whole debate about Colombia.
So. Are you enjoying the festival so far?
Estás disfrutando el festival.
Sí, mucho, la verdad.
Very much so.
La primera vez que vengo y la verdad que es muy excitante.
It's the first time she's in Los Angeles and she's very excited.
Se trata de un estudiante de cine que está tratando de hacer un documental sobre las esposas de los presos.
It's about a film student who's making a film about the prisoners' wives in a prison in Argentina.
Y conoce una mujer que tiene a su hijo preso. Entonces
she meets a woman who has a son in prison.
Entonces se trata de la relación entre las dos mujeres que se vuelve un poco extorsiva.
And so the movie's about the two women and that conflict of, the girl that doesn't want to go to the jail and visit the son.
Why you made it?
Because it's incredible, unbelievable. It's funny. It's very interesting. It's something that will change the life of the people who have time to see it.
Yeah, it's basically a brother con man movie, love story, and it's just a crazy ride through all over Europe, and in the end, everyone gets what they want. We were all over the place. We were in Serbia, in Belgrade. We were in Montenegro, Yugoslavia, Romania, Prague, Yugoslavia. We were all over the place. It was great.
And what was it like working with the other cast members?
Great. I love these guys. We had a really, really good time, and I think it comes across on film. There's a lot of love there.
Well, I'm totally looking forward to seeing it. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience here at AFI so far?
Lots of bright lights, lots of flashes, lots of screaming my name. It's like living in a house full of young children.
Well,
like
now
being home. I don't know who's going to be here tonight. These are my peers, so hopefully some of them will show up. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, I'm excited, and we're going to stay and watch too.
Cool, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your time here at AFI.
Nice meeting you.
Well, it's a con man movie, so that was kind of the start of it, but it's also...
Does that make you a con man?
I wouldn't be a very good con man if I said yes, I guess, right? So, yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where it started from. And it's also a love story, so doing a love story inside a con man movie was kind of a unique challenge, just because who trusts who and who's going to fall in love with who, and it's kind of how it started out. Working with, movie stars with like a capital M was really scary, but it's Mark Ruffalo. He's like the nicest guy in the world, and Adrian Brody was totally cool, and Rachel Weisz is a sweetheart, and I kind of had a really easy time at it, and they're all just also so good at what they do that makes it, that turns it into a really pleasurable process. So I was kind of spoiled, I think, on it. I kind of did, actually. I mean, I didn't really travel much until later in life, through my 20s, because I was trying to get my first movie made. And so I kind of had like a very romanticized view of travel and of Europe. And so when I started writing a script, I just happened to write one that had 10 different European cities in it. But we ended up shooting it all in Eastern Europe, so kind of had a different experience there. For both of the films, both for Brick and for this one, just getting it in front of an audience and seeing an audience react to it. And that's the same, whether you're making a little movie or a big movie, you know, seeing it bounce off of the crowd, seeing them laugh, seeing you know, the people who connect with it, seeing that happen. That's the joy of it, and for that, it doesn't really matter what the budget was or how big whatever it was. It's just, and that's what's great about, you know, this festival, and that's what's great about seeing movies.
Tell us a little bit about the film.
Sleeper. It is a horror film starring Raven, who's a WWE wrestler, and he comes chasing after us, and we run away to a cabin in the woods.
Mainly her.
And he kills lots of people on the way.
Yeah.
Sounds actually like a lot of fun.
Yes. You know, the cold and the rain and the screaming and the
Night
crying
shoots for
and the
5
night
weeks.
shoots. Yeah. That was awesome.
The film has a particularity that it was shot in only one. It has only one shot. It's a feature film. It has 81 minutes, and it has only one shot. So it was like a real marathon to make it.
Well, that's incredible. That's incredible. Can you tell us a little bit about the subject?
Yeah, the film is based upon a book, a Brazilian book, a book of short stories. So the director and the screenwriter adapted 7 of the stories. And the film is a multi-plot film. It follows the characters, and it changes when another character appears. It changes to another scene, all with one shot. So we have 6 or 7 stories you can tell. Some of them are more comical, some of them are more dramatic. All of them happen in Porto Alegre, our original city in Brazil.
This is Jennifer Serrano reporting for the American Film Institute. We're here at the red carpet premiere of The Brothers Bloom at the AFI Festival.